Winter storm moves into the tri-state. Our team of meteorologists aren't the only ones preparing local communities for this incoming winter weather. Joining us now is Tim Troutman from Henderson County Emergency Management. Tim, first off, how is your agency preparing for this incoming system?
Well, Henderson County Emergency Management has been preparing by, we've put together listings of shelters, and they're on the standby for when the event is expected to happen, which would be beginning, in the early morning hours in Henderson County. We've also been able to secure the numerous cots for the fire department so that they can be prepared to get those to the locations also if in the event that there are significant power outages. And this is going to be still a very significant event. May not be quite as bad at this point from what the National Weather Service is indicating as the January 2009 ice storm. But there's going to be a time period, I would think, on Sunday of about 5 or 6 or so good hours where there may be freezing rain occurring, and that's going to make, along with the very hazardous road conditions, it's definitely going to be a day where it's highly recommended that folks stay off the road and definitely stay home and be prepared for a long-term, event. There are definitely indications that the potential is there, of course, for some power outages. So if you have a generator at home, it's going to be important to make sure that it's ventilated good so that there won't be any carbon monoxide issues at your location. That's always an issue, of course. And if you also have a propane or a kerosene heater, make sure you have a carbon monoxide detector. Those are a couple of tips I wanted to make sure and pass along now before the event's going on. Make sure that pets are well taken care of indoors and have plenty to eat and have water. It's also going to be a good idea to make sure that you want to check on neighbors as the event is winding down. And, with the big change in temperatures expected early in the week, it's going to be important, too, for you to make sure that everything is winterized, definitely with plumbing if any of those issues are occurring, because according to the forecasters, we're going to see around zero temperatures overnight and high temperatures in the teens the first part of the week.
And you kind of touched on it a bit, obviously all great tips there, but going back to those power outages that are likely to happen, in that case that it does, what should residents do then?
Well, at that point, it's have a plan, be prepared, have an alternative power source if you have one. If you don't, we're going to be on the standby to open up some sheltering locations in the county, and be prepared that it may be more than a day if it does become very significant. So there's still some questions involving the storm system as per our coordination with the National Weather Service. If this storm, if the low pressure center moves maybe 10, 15 miles either way, it's going to make a big difference. And they were also letting us know that by afternoon, evening tomorrow, there could be potential here that warmer air moves in for a period of time, and that could limit some of that freezing rain toward the end of the system. So we'll have to see. It's definitely still up in the air, I guess you could say, and on its way here. So we're monitoring the situation closely, and we'll do what needs to be done to ensure that the residents are as safe as possible.
Well, once again, this has been Tim Troutman with Henderson County Emergency Management. Tim, thank you so much for all that advice and information, and just thank you for taking that time to speak with us and share that with the viewers as well. And also, of course, stay safe throughout this storm as well.
Thank you.